So hey everybody, welcome back to my channel today. Been a little while since I did a video, but man, it is so cold here today. Been really cold at night down here in the south, -1. Lots of snow and ice. We're not really used to that, and a lot of people lost their power, so we're really hoping to keep ours. So keep your prayers going for that. But I just wanted to welcome you today to my review that I'm going to do on TurboWealth Solution. And I'm also going to share with you some valuable information on big ticket sales companies, what to look for, what's the best system, what to avoid, things like that. I'm also going to share information with you on how you can take advantage of big ticket sales opportunities using very high quality, up to date, which is very important, just eye popping, professionally made funnels that really will get you high conversions and make you money. And my mentor and our team together will help you to make money short-term and long-term with your big ticket sales business. So we're going to be talking about that. And right now, let's start with talking about TurboWealth Solution. TurboWealth Solution is like the same type of companies that I've reviewed in my other videos. In my other reviews, I shared the real downsides of most of these big ticket sales companies, including TurboWealth Solution. I've shared with you the bad sides of the rotator system, and how you just don't know for sure whether you're getting all your leads from your sales coach or whether he's getting them. Or the push button type systems that they use, and you don't have to do anything else for it, and they do all the work, but there's just no accountability in it, and really no real transparency. Once you made your initial investment up front, then it's like, maybe you can get help, maybe you can't. And so, in my opinion, there's just no trust in it. If you don't really know what you're getting up front, and what kind of money you're going to have to spend to drive all this traffic to your website, it's just really hard to trust it. And it's the same thing I see here with TurboWealth Solution. TurboWealth Solution's been around a lot longer than some of these other big ticket sales companies. They're a little more strict in the way they do things, but they also have a website that's been around forever, a long time, and a sales page that's been around a long time, and materials that have been around a long time. And it's like, they just look outdated, really old and outdated. And I'm an old guy, and it looks like something I used in my former lifetime. It just, to me, it doesn't have any appeal for the younger generation today, or the use of newer technology. And it reminds me of this old Razor phone I used to have. I loved it. It was just a flip phone, and I would dial, had little tiny numbers. I can hardly see them now, and I just dial and talk. Wasn't into texting, all that junk, and I would just close it off, and I was done, but it got so old. I don't know if you can see this okay, but I put tape on it. It was cracked, and I just wouldn't give it up. It was old technology, until my children finally got me into the 21st century and said, hey, Dad, get this iPhone, or get something like that. Come into the 21st century. Wow, that's really reflecting. But anyway, I did, and far more things you can do with it. But this is kind of like what this system reminds me of. It's old and outdated, and my team that I work with in our online business uses really high quality, up to date, just really attention-getting, professionally made sales funnels that will get you a lot of signups. And hundreds of hours went into producing them, and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars went into the cost of it. So, and I can provide you a link where I can show you a sales funnel, and you can use it in any big ticket sales company opportunity. It doesn't cost you anything. You can call me at the number below there, and I'd be glad to share it with you. So, just one thing that we do, that we try to help you with and help you make a lot of money. Another thing about TurboWealth Solution is that it's a pass-up system, or a one-up system they call it. I just don't like this kind of system because You have to give up your first sale to your sponsor, and so then you lose that one. But then that person's in your sponsor's downline, and everything else that rolls up through them, you lose that too. So you lose twice. Hoping you're gonna make your money back. Get a sale, another sale if you do. But unfortunately, there's no guarantees that you will. So I really don't like that system. I think you should make the money you make when you make a sale. So, and according to the Turbo Wealth Solution sales page, you can work from home and make up to $40,000 a week. And like other big ticket company schemes, there's just little or no work to do for it. And you can join, by starting at the bronze level and paying $1,000. And I'm just going to read these to you. And you can go all the way up to the elite level and pay $20,000. Wow. So it's quite expensive to get involved in this business, Turbo Wealth Solution. And it goes from $1,000 to $2,000 to $3,500 to $6,000 to $12,000 to $20,000. And at each level, you get more and more of the same old digital products that have been sold for years to everyone, just like their materials. They're old and outdated, and they're just really, not great products or anything. They're just the same old thing. And of course, they're going to try to talk you into joining at the highest level because you don't want to miss out on the commission, that you can make at that level, because you can make up to $20,000 a sale, but they really hype that up, and many times, new people can get sucked into it. So you got to be really careful and be aware of what you're doing, and think about it a little more deeply before you do. Unfortunately, there's really no guarantees that you're going to make anything. There's no refunds. And so my dad always would teach me, if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. You've heard it 100 times, but I feel that way about this, And once again, with Turbo Wealth Solution, all you're really doing is you're selling memberships to other people, for cash, with no real products of value that are being sold to the public. And so they say, all you have to do is push buttons here and there. Push a few buttons and voila, like magic. All of a sudden you got all this cash appearing in your mailbox. Really? If people could make $40,000 that fast, wouldn't everybody be doing it? All right. And I'm not saying you won't make money. Some people make one or two here and there. But 99.9% of the time people end up losing. So I would be extremely cautious with that, because it takes time and training to, with real products to make money online. And sometimes you may not make anything for a while. You may not make anything for 2 or 3 months. So you got to be patient. You can't just, just expect something's going to happen today and you're going to get all this money made in one day. The most important thing is that if you're going to do something like this, you really need a mentor or a sponsor, who's going to really help you and stay with you. This is another red flag also that I see about Turbo Wealth Solution. If you look at the comments under all these reviews, like I'm doing this review here, look at the comments underneath and you'll see all these people that have been involved with them constantly saying that they've been abandoned by their sponsor and they can't get help. And in the system that I'm involved with, you have one-on-one training and with a real mentor who is always a phone call away, a mentor who will spend all the time you need to help you, but also do 3-way calls with you and your prospect. And, you're going to learn how to do things rather than just everything's done for you. You don't learn anything. So we try to help you accomplish your goals and make a lot of money in the process. And I hope that's one of your goals. But you can call me at the number below, as I mentioned. And just, I'd be glad to share with you how we do it. And unlike Turbo Wealth Solutions, you're going to know exactly who you're dealing with, and you're going to have full transparency. So Turbo Wealth Solutions, in my opinion, is just another high-price scheme, to take your money. And before you consider getting involved and joining, especially if you're new to this, don't get sucked into paying all that money for some pipe dream that, or get-rich-quick scheme that's going to make you just all this money overnight. And my recommendation is don't fall for this kind of system, because by the time you spend all of that money up front, all the money for the administration fees, and there are more and more and more the higher level you get involved at, And then thousands of dollars that you're going to have to spend to drive traffic to your website. I would just say, you could end up in the poorhouse and maybe need counseling by the time you're done with it. So seriously though, I just don't recommend it. And there's several reasons. A, it's too expensive without knowing what you're really getting. B, there's no transparency or accountability with owners or sponsors. C, it's very much like the other done-for-you big ticket sales companies that are always on the verge of being fined or shut down by the FTC, like Mob and Digital Altitude. And you can go look those up and see what happened with them. Because the FTC just really does not like this kind of business model. And D, I don't like get-rich-quick schemes, that end up hurting people. So, making money online, it takes time and effort and real training by somebody who knows what they're doing and who can really help you. And for me, if I'm looking for a business to get involved with, I want to know to the point. Number one, how does it work? What does it cost to get started? What can I expect to spend monthly to make it work? Will I have help? Will I have the tools I need to do it? And is it legit? So you have to do your homework, find out. And rest assured, that our team will answer all of that up front with you. And you'll have transparency. You also have training and support, one step at a time, and ongoing help to make you money online. So call me at the number below, and I would be glad to share with you how you can get started. And we'd be glad to try to help you. So that concludes my review on Turbo Wealth Solution and how we can help you make money online in your online business. So I hope this video was helpful to you, and really hope you enjoy my videos. Please hit the like and subscribe and notification bell down there, because that's what really helps me to continue to shed the light of truth on subjects like this. So may God richly bless you and your family, and we'll talk again soon. Thank you.